This is going to be a quick lesson on standard 8, adding and subtracting fractions. As we just saw in the standard 7 video, any two fractions can be put on the same scale using the fundamental fact of fraction pairs. So if I have two fractions that I want to add, if I give them a common denominator, which we did in the last video, 5/10 and 4/10, then I am now on a common scale and I start at 5/10. And then just like we did for whole numbers, I count 4 more steps along the sequence of tenths to get to 9/10. 5 plus 4 over 10. It's really that simple. It reduces to just adding the numerators, 5 steps along the sequence of tenths, followed by 4 more steps along the sequence of tenths. And the denominator stays the same. I do not add the denominator because the denominator is just telling me what sequence I'm on, the sequence of tenths. So it's helpful to remember the distinct roles of the numerator and the denominator. If you're inclined to add denominators, then you're deeply misunderstanding what the denominator represents. The numerator tells you how many steps we're taking along a given sequence. The denominator tells us what sequence that is. In this case, the sequence of tenths. Now, suppose I don't know what one of the denominators is. One half plus 4 over n. N is some positive whole number, but I do not know what it is. Well, that's okay. Let's just use our fundamental fact of fraction pairs to put these two fractions on the same scale. We will use the product of the denominators as the common denominator. So I need to multiply the first fraction top and bottom by n over 2n. And the second fraction top and bottom by 2, 8 over 2n. And now I simply add the numerators, n plus 8 over 2n. Okay, that's really all there is to it. I almost asked, are there any questions?